Welcome back to the Ford Sports Zone. I'm Joe Gervin, and this is my ESPN 106.3 teammate, Jordan Sherwood. He is the host of Inside the Cage, Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock, and he is here to get us ready for tomorrow night's UFC on Fox 11. Jordan, how are you?
I'm always excited to talk with you about a big fight.
Well, I appreciate you being here. We're going to jump right into it with the heavyweights. Second-ranked Fabricio Verdum, number 3 Travis Brown going head-to-head tomorrow. Winner guaranteed a shot at Cain Velasquez. Who's going to get it?
It's a very interesting style matchup because you got Fabricio Verdum, who's a jiu-jitsu black belt, and very improved Muay Thai. Combined, these two guys have won 12 of their last 14 fights. Now you got Verdum, who's great on the ground, improved Muay Thai, but then Travis Brown. Here's a guy that's knocked out the last 3 guys he's been in the cage with. He's a big, long, and athletic heavyweight. It should be a fun one to determine who fights for the title next.
Muay Thai. I may have one of those at the beach tomorrow. Okay, can Verdum beat Velasquez?
I don't think either one can beat Velasquez. He's the baddest man on the planet, but it's big also because that fight could potentially take place in Mexico City, Mexico. It's a market the UFC has never been in before, but we know that Mexico is huge with combat sports, particularly boxing. The UFC's never been there before, so if they get that fight in November, because Cain's on the sidelines right now, it would be a big one for the sport of MMA.
That would be huge. No Ronda Rousey tomorrow night, but we do have Miesha Tate and Liz Carmouche. They both lost to Rousey, so tell me why I care.
Well, because it's women's mixed martial arts. They're always entertaining, and 2 talented fighters. Miesha Tate, great wrestler, all-around fighter as well. She'll go out there and try and finish you every single time she's there. And Liz Carmouche is an interesting story, too. We had all this talk about Michael Sam coming out as a collegiate football player who's a homosexual. Well, you got Liz Carmouche, who's already come out, and she's been an advocate for gay mixed martial arts fighters, lesbian mixed martial arts fighters, and she's great in the cage as well.
All right, we also have some local flavor on this fight card. Edson Barboza trains at Valor MMA in Palm Beach Gardens. He's going to take on Donald Cerrone, and I know you are excited about this one.
This is fight of the night written all over it. If you have to go to the bathroom, don't go during this fight. That's what I'll say. You got 2 outstanding kickboxers, Muay Thai practitioners, but I like Edson Barboza in this fight. I think it's his fight to lose. Training at Valor MMA up in Palm Beach Gardens, he surrounds himself with a great camp, and I think he's got a legitimate chance to beat Donald Cowboy Cerrone, always one of the toughest customers out there in MMA.
Tomorrow night's event is in Orlando. We just talked about Barboza training in Palm Beach Gardens. Do you think over the course of time we will see more and more fighters migrating here to South Florida?
I think more and more. Not only great weather, but you do have some of the best gyms already existing here in South Florida. The American top teams, Thiago Alves is fighting tomorrow night. I mentioned Edson Barboza training at Valor MMA up in Palm Beach Gardens. And of course you have the Black Zillions with Rashad Evans, Anthony Johnson and company in Delray. Outstanding camp, outstanding talent always in South Florida.
John Jones not fighting tomorrow night, but he is fighting next week. And Jordan, when we take a step back, we look at the big picture, okay? Anderson Silva probably isn't going to fight this year. George St. Pierre is retired, at least for the moment. How much does the sport need John Jones right now?
You remember when LeBron James did not embrace being the biggest thing in the NBA? That's what John Jones is right now. He is the biggest thing in MMA, but he just doesn't embrace it. He's so talented and so dynamic, yet he doesn't embrace the culture. But in the end, he's an outstanding talent. He's a future Hall of Famer, and his fight next Saturday night against Glover Teixeira, a guy that has not lost in 22 consecutive fights, it should be a great one.
Okay, outstanding insight as always. Time for some shameless self-promotion.
Well, you got me tomorrow at 10 a.m. on ESPN 106.3 FM. We'll break down UFC on Fox 11. Listen to my picks, not Frank's picks. My picks are the ones to go.
He's Jordan Sherwood. I'm Joe Gervin. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching. Good night.